Welcome back to SheKnows. We have the lovely Mackenzie Davis here from That Awkward Moment. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. So you were accompanied by a pretty comedic cast. What was it like working with Zach, Miles, and Michael?
It was great. I mean, those guys are like a traveling freak show together.
Really?
So just watching them like rip off of each other and just like bro down pretty hard on set every day was just a delight to watch. They're all really funny, really, really nice guys, and yeah, it felt like sort of guiltily not like work most days. It was just a lot of laughs.
Nice. Was there a lot of improv throughout the movie between them and you guys, or did you stick?
I think so. I think we would be pretty close to script, and then the last couple takes, you would sort of riff on whatever was working. I don't know why I'm saying riff so often.
That's okay.
It's not a word I use very often.
That's okay. We can work with it.
But yeah, just riffing on that idea. It was a little bit of improv.
Yeah.
But it was, Tom wrote a very funny script, and you didn't have to get too creative trying to find jokes in it because everything was written very, very well.
Okay. So it was the first day, like, on set. Were you nervous? Had you met them before? Did you know what you were working with?
No, I didn't know anyone, and I got the role, like, on a Tuesday, flew out Tuesday night, was doing a fitting on Wednesday, and started work on Thursday. So it was, like, a very, very quick turnaround. I had like an identity change while I was there. I came looking like a completely different person, and then I had like my hair dyed dark and cut, and just I wasn't nervous because there was a lot of, I don't know, there wasn't space to be nervous. You just
went with it.
Just went with it. Just rolled.
So you met everyone and just became friends after that.
Yeah. I like forced Miles to go out for dinner with me on one of my first nights, being like, okay, we're best friends. What does that mean to you?
Nice.
And yeah, everyone was so lovely and inclusive, and I just loved it.
Who did you become closest with on the set, do you think, throughout the movie?
Well, I worked mostly with Miles, so I had the most fun with him, and that was wonderful. But at the end of the movie, I found out that whether intentionally or not, Tom, the director, had just kept Imogen and I apart the entire movie, and we sort of met at the wrap party. We'd met one time like a year ago before, but we didn't know each other. And then the wrap party, we sat across from each other and just fell in love, and so we've continued to be really, really good friends after the movie. But we really resent Tom.
Why do you think he did that?
I think he's a psychopath.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
I don't know about him. Well, I don't know about your life, but my life is full of awkward moments on the reg. Even the way I say moment, I don't know.
Yeah.
So what has been one of your most memorable awkward life moments?
I don't know. I think you do not know my life, you're right.
Yeah.
But if you did, you would know that it's like sort of an unending stream of like small embarrassments. I'm having trouble come up with, I don't know, I modeled for a little while, and that whole period of time I was living in Paris was just sort of like an elongated, like candid camera show of pratfalls and me just being
Really?
like the single most embarrassing person. I'm having trouble thinking of what exactly, but just every photo shoot was rife with me ruining something in some sort of irreparable way.
That's okay.
Yeah, so.
How did you switch over into modeling and acting?
I always acted, and then I went to university and just wanted to travel and stuff and got the opportunity to model, so I did it for a year, didn't like it, and then went back to school and continued acting, so it wasn't like I switched industries at any point.
It just naturally, organically flowed.
Yeah, the modeling was like a brief interruption in what I was doing anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're very tall and very beautiful, so you can
Well,
always
thank you.
go
You
back
too.
to it.
It's fine to be tall.
Yeah, it's okay. Can you think of any awkward moments on set between all of you guys, the boys, or you and the girls?
I don't know. What's coming to mind is the bathroom scene where Miles and I are having sex in the shower, and then all the boys come in, and I can't think of a real arc to the story other than just the image of Miles is like just white butt walking away from me with a towel in front of him, and just every shot of me watching him walk away from me and going to hug Mikey.
How did you keep a straight face? I can't even imagine. That scene was one of my favorites in the movie.
I don't know if I did all the time. I imagine they cobbled something together where
Just cut your
they
scene
just
out
like
and-
cut really
yeah.
quickly from my face all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When you find yourself in an awkward moment, I have a couple go-to things. Do you like change the subject, just beeline out of there?
No, I'm compulsively honest, and so I will narrate everything as it's happening, including the person's reaction to me narrating what's happening, and just with I just really making it into 1,000 times worse situations.
Good.
So, yeah,
I like that.
I'm not graceful, I guess you could say.
That's okay. So with that awkward moment wrapped, what other projects do you have in the works?
I'm in Atlanta right now. I mean, not right now, I'm in LA, but I am living in Atlanta for the next couple months shooting a show for AMC called Halt and Catch Fire. And it premieres in June, and it's great. I'm really proud of it.
Really?
It's about the early days of the personal computing industry in Silicon Prairie, so in Dallas, sort of cool tech boom in the 80s. And that's going to start in June, and then I have this movie, Breathe In, coming out in March, and another movie called The F Word coming out in the summer. So
You're busy.
I think I'm just waiting for things to sort of start streaming out.
Yeah, that'll be really fun. Any fun vacations to take a rest from all that work?
No, I'm moving back to New York, so I think just trying to find an apartment and
Set up.
settling and having all my books in one place is what I'm really looking forward to.
Awesome. So you like to read.
I do.
What's your favorite book?
I don't know. That changes all the time. I just read a book that I loved called Inferno, A Poet's Memoir by Eileen Myles. I love George Orwell a lot. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite book. I love like Nabokov and sorry, I don't know.
That's cool.
I can
That's
tell you
okay.
more what I'm reading at the moment if I like it, then I can. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful Girl Crush Extra, Mackenzie Davis. Stay tuned for more at SheKnows.com.